Hey guys, DSP Fishing another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to fish a Wacky Rig senko. We're going to be doing different ponds and lakes, so different situations. Stay tuned. I hope you can learn something from this video, as well as enjoy watching it. Let's get started. Well guys, I just want to start off by saying that the Wacky Rig senko is one of my favorite baits to use when I'm exploring new areas. It'll catch a lot of 1 to 2 pound fish, but it'll catch some fish in the 3 to 4 pound range, as well as the rare 5 pound Pennsylvania giant. The main places to catch a senko are anywhere a bass might be lurking. Prime areas to target are weed lines, cattails, lily pads, overhanging branches and trees, submergent branches and trees, rocky drop-offs, and probably the most productive, docks. The senko works almost all year round, but shines best in summer when other baits just simply won't produce fish. The slow undulating fall of the Wacky Rig senko entices the most lethargic and weary of bass to bite. In the following clips you will see how I fish a Wacky Rig senko, as well as a few fish catches along the way, so stay tuned. It hopes to be a very educational video. When it comes to rod and reel setups, the more sensitive, the better. Therefore, spinning gear is often my go-to. But as seen in this clip, a baitcaster will work as well if you use the heavier 5-inch senkos. I use fluorocarbon 10 pounds because the fluorocarbon sinks and allows for a more natural presentation for your baits. Alright guys, here are the hooks that I use. Size 2 drop shot hooks. You can use actual Wacky Rig hooks, but they're far more expensive than these. These are about $1.50 at Walmart. The senkos that I use are the Yamsenko, but the green pumpkin. The green pumpkin works better, in my opinion, than any other color. For whatever reason, the fish are just far more attracted to it in our area, so I always use that. Rig one of these senkos, it's as simple as can be. You just take your hook and then put it right in the center of the senko and slide it through, exposing the hook. Make sure the hook is exposed. And what happens is, when it enters the water, these little tails flutter in the water and it drives the fish nuts. So now I'm going to show you how to cast and which type of areas to target. When casting over the previously mentioned target areas, cast within a 3-foot perimeter from each piece of structure. If you fish parallel to these pieces of structure, it enables you to cover the entire piece of structure in far fewer casts. After casting the bait into the correct position, let it fall until it hits the bottom. Often within 2 to 3 seconds of the bait hitting the water, a hungry bass will have taken the bait and eaten it. If it doesn't do that, lightly jerk your rod tip to give the bait a little bit of action and lifting it off the ground. And then you simply drop it back down. Repeat this process the whole way throughout your retrieve, and if you don't get a fish, throw it in a new spot. Specifically when you're targeting docks, cast your bait in the 3-foot perimeter that was mentioned above, but also be sure to fish underneath the dock. Obviously with a regular cast this can be difficult, but if you skip the bait you can gain an extra 2 to 3 feet of casting distance and more effectively fish the dock. You simply cast parallel to the water, much like you would skip a stone. This skittering motion across the surface often will get the fish's attention, and it also allows them to hone in directly onto your bait. Fishing docks in this manner can produce a ton of fish, and as often has a few big fish lurking about amongst them. To detect strikes with the Wacky Rig, you either feel the bite or watch your line for any indication of a bite. This may mean the line shooting out, moving to the left or right, or even just suddenly going slack. Once you detect the strike, count approximately 2 seconds in your head until you should decide to set the hook. This allows the fish to get to the middle of the bait where your hook is, so that it can be hooked. The last and probably most important tip I can give you while senko fishing is to stick and move. This bait will produce large numbers of fish quickly. If you aren't catching fish, try a different spot. Cast somewhere else. Well guys, I hope now this new information can help you all catch fish and also enhance your fishing skills. Please remember to like and subscribe to this video. And if you like these kind of instructional videos, please put a comment in the comment section, as well as if this video helped you out. I would love to see that. Until next time, slay and obey, my friends. I'll see you on the flip side. Well, did you like my video? If you did, here are some of my other videos. Just please check them out, and here's a link to my Instagram page. Be sure to like and subscribe.